Hello everyone. Today we're going to work on lesson 6 in A Course in Miracles. I am upset because I see something that is not there. This is sometimes a really tough one for people because the concept of seeing something that isn't there, or the idea that something doesn't exist, is really hard to grasp. But I think it all comes down to looking at it from that place of perception. What I'm seeing is not really what is actually happening. And you know, there's many times in life where this can come into play. Someone cuts you off in traffic. That's one of my favorite examples, but I think it's a really good one. If someone cuts you off in traffic, it's sometimes our immediate reaction is to think that, you know, they've done this to me, and we forget that there may be something else going on with that person that has caused them to be less aware of the traffic around them or what's going on, and their mind is elsewhere. And I think we can all understand being in that place, because I think we've all been there at some point or another, and I'm sure we'll go there again at some point. So with that in mind, I will read the exercise and we'll get to it. Lesson 6, I am upset because I see something that is not there. The exercises with this idea are very similar to the preceding ones. Again, it is necessary to name both the form of upset, anger, fear, worry, depression, and so on, and the perceived source very specifically for any application of the idea. For example, I am angry at blank because I see something that is not there. I am worried about blank because I see something that is not there. Now, don't worry at this point about figuring out why you're angry or where it's coming from. Just simply make the statement, because intention is such a big part of that healing journey, and trust. Trusting that the healing is happening, whether you can see it in this moment or not, is very important. Today's idea is useful for application to anything that seems to upset you, and can profitably be used throughout the day for that purpose. However, the 3 or 4 practice periods which are required should be preceded by a minute or so of mind searching as before, and the application of the idea to each upsetting thought uncovered in the search. So this particular lesson is going to have a very structured, there's going to be times when you do it in a very structured way, as in, you know, closing your eyes and being very mindful of upsetting situations and applying the lesson to that. But also periods where things will crop up during the day where you might get angry about something, and then applying the lesson to that as well. So there's a more organic nature to it, and then a much more structured aspect to it as well. Again, if you resist applying the idea to some upsetting thoughts more than to others, remind yourself of the 2 cautions stated in the previous lesson. There are no small upsets. They are all equally disturbing to my peace of mind. And I cannot keep this form of upset and let the others go. For the purpose of these exercises, then, I will regard them all as the same. And it's true, because if you really want to find that peace, you can't say, okay, well, I'm going to take a look at this particular upset and I am going to work with that, but that other one, I want to hold on to it, and I want to keep it, because, you know, we're so afraid sometimes to let things go. They all have to be treated equally and as equally disturbing to our peace of mind as each other. So really trying not to be too discriminatory in doing the exercises, and in looking at the different upsets throughout the day. That being said, it's, you know, again, there's going to be emotions coming up. There's going to be stuff coming up. You're going to feel resistance. You're going to be feeling all sorts of stuff: sadness, resistance, depression, frustration, anger. It's all good. It's all good. It's all part of the process, and just allow yourself the space and time to feel whatever it is that's that's coming up, and know and trust that this is all part of the process, and that as you go along, you will eventually start to see different shifts and feel those shifts within yourself, and how you approach different things, and how certain things eventually won't upset you in the same way, because quite frankly, you're not willing to give up your peace for whatever the drama of the day is. So having said that, good luck with it, and I'll see you tomorrow with Lesson 7. Have a great day.